The Trump administration's renewed allegations against Kilmar Abrego Garcia have prompted questions about his past.
That's right. Yesterday, the Department of Justice and Homeland Security released court documents into a police investigation and domestic violence case, both of them involving Abrego Garcia, prompting this response from the White House.
So not only are Democrats rushing to defend an illegal criminal foreign terrorist gang member, but also an apparent woman beater.
Rafael Sanchez Cruz has been digging into the cases prompting these allegations. Rafa, you've got some more context tonight about what we know.
Yeah, that's right, Leslie. I have those court documents here in my hand. So let's start with that police investigation from 2019. This is the case that opened up an immigration case against Kilmar Abrego Garcia. The court documents indicate that Abrego Garcia was stopped with 3 other men by Hyattsville City police officers in March of 2019 at a Home Depot parking lot. Police said Abrego Garcia was wearing a Chicago Bulls cap and a hoodie with pictures showing rolls of money with the president's eyes, ears, and mouth covered. Investigators said that cap and hoodie was, quote, indicative of Hispanic gang culture. An informant told one of the detectives at the time that Abrego Garcia was in fact an MS-13 gang member, and police said he was with 2 other members of the gang that day. Now, Prince George's County's top cop, state's attorney Aisha Braveboy, explained what happened next on CNN last night. Let's listen.
This was information that was entered in to a system called GangNet, which has since been disbanded. Okay. That information was entered in by an officer who interviewed Mr. Garcia at the time that he was arrested, but he was not charged with a crime. He was handed over to ICE because he was not in the country legally, and then he went through an ICE proceeding.
Now, the Prince George's County officer who filed out that gang field interview sheet you see right there on your screen was fired in 2022 for misconduct in a case that's not related to Abrego Garcia. In 2019, Abrego Garcia was granted protection from deportation to El Salvador by an immigration judge. Now, I want to be clear. This is a decision made by an immigration judge under the Justice Department during President Donald Trump's first term. Now, to the temporary protective order filed back in 2021 by Abrego Garcia's wife. The court documents clearly state that Jennifer Vasquez Sura alleged that her husband assaulted her, that he punched, scratched, and ripped off her shirt. Vasquez Sura acknowledged these filings in a statement to WUSA 9. She says that she filed them out of caution after surviving a previous domestic violence relationship. She says she and Abrego Garcia worked out their differences through counseling, and she did not proceed with the civil cases. Again, these are civil, not criminal cases. The cases were dropped, and she also added no couple is perfect, no marriage is perfect. That is not a justification for ICE's action of abducting him and deporting him to a country where he was supposed to be protected from deportation. Now, Vasquez Sura tells us that she will continue standing by her husband and will continue demanding justice for him.
Supreme Court rule, Rafa, also that the Trump administration must be transparent about his condition as part of their ruling. I know you'll continue to follow this for us. Keep us updated. Thank you.
We need to see that transparency. Sunlight makes a whole lot of difference when people can see what's going on. Rafa, thank you for the contours of this.